Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com. We're here with your Thursday market webcast. Okay, we've spent the past 4 sessions making support out of the 100-day exponential moving average. We reached up and dealt with the upper band a little bit. You got the 200-day exponential starting to come into play up in the area of 41.83. Current high is 41.73. What we have not seen is any serious attempt by the bears to be able to deal with 40.80. They've tested this level continuously, once, twice, 3 out of the last 5 days, and it's gone support each time. You can see a little bit of that here. And this is your 100-day. That's your 100-day simple. So it's been bisecting the 100-day simple. It's been consolidating for the last 3 sessions. It consolidated Monday, Tuesday, a little sloppy, but still consolidating. And then we had a little bit of a run up yesterday. They brought it back into the close. They tested the hourly mid band overnight, and we're starting to consolidate a little bit again. Those bands are tightening up into an open. So, those are pretty tight Bollinger Bands for an hourly chart. You see that here, tends to make a move. When they pinch like this, it tends to make a move. That is certainly pinching, and that's a byproduct. A little bit of this, but mostly of this. Pretty flat Asia/European session, a lot flatter than we've seen recently. So, as we get into the open today, you've got the hourly mid band, 56.25, 100-day at 58, proprietary moving average 63, 5 minutes in there at 62. So really 56 to 63 is going to be important. 7-handle range. What do the bulls need to do? Need to take out that 41.73 and keep pushing things to the upside. The bears need to take out at some point. They need to try to take out the prior day's lows and then hold those lows. So you can see here, Tuesday versus Monday, they broke the Monday low, and then it went down into that 40.80 area. Price wanted nothing to do with it. Hopped it right back up. So you've had all these moves to 40.80. Any pushback from the bears at this point that can't convert 40.80 is really just a short-term pullback that I would expect to be bought. You still got weekly pivot down there, 40.63. Monthly pivots down there, 4,000 area. I've been talking in the room. I've been traveling a bit, so we've been doing these just kind of live in the morning before we trade. The fact that the monthly pivot is sitting down at round number 4,000, I would be very surprised if we got to September the 1st and we had not engaged in some way with that monthly pivot. Now, it's August, I get it, but volatility is still there. There's still a truckload of things going on in the world. What I mentioned a lot about last week, though, is the fact that we got a lot of boxes checked on the unknowns. You had the big tech names report, Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Apple. You got that negative GDP print out of the way. You got the Fed out of the way. And, essentially, a lot of that stuff, hey, what's going to happen? That's known now. So I think the market has been thinking about it this week, but thinking about it in a way that it really is grinding out and defending, especially 40.80. So as long as we're above that 40.80, you have to give the advantage to the bulls to be able to try to, at least stay printing stuff with 41s on it. Do I see a gigantic rally? No. Do I see a gigantic move down? No. Either one of those outcomes is going to be news driven. Now, like I said, there's a hell of a lot going on in the world, and there certainly could be something to drive it. But in a vacuum right now, I think this tape wants to consolidate a little bit, see how it feels. So these tight bands, how they resolve, will be very interesting. If the bulls can somehow close it above 4,200 today, that's very interesting heading into a summer Friday. But off the open this morning, 56. I'm gonna call it 65 because we've gone up a couple of times, tested the 65 area, and it's held. One of them back to 56. So this 56 to 65 area is going to be key off the open. You win that zone off the open, and it should give you the first leg either up to 73 or back down to 50 to 48. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.